Hello my friend, myself Aman, and today in this video I will tell you some basic rule, some basic routine so that you can learn English very good way. You might be thinking that sir I can't learn English. My background is very poor. I have come from very poor background. At that background where I was speaking totally Hindi and I can't understand Hindi, even that I can't understand English, even that I can't know what should I speak. So my friend, don't worry, I will tell you that how can you learn English, how can you make your English for your opportunities, because you know that if you know some skill, if you know any knowledge, if you know some knowledge, then you can do better. And if you no matter in which field you want to do better, you can do better my friend. So if you want to learn English, so follow my tips with what I am going to give you. But first I will tell you, I want to tell you that you have to be positive. You have to tell to yourself that I can learn. I am a learner. I can learn. I have also two one mind. I have also two legs, two hand, and I can do everything whatever other people do. So you have to tell to yourself that I can do, my friend. And when you will think like this, then attitude is everything. You can do better my friend, you can learn this. So first thing, if you want to learn English, then you have to follow my tips what I am going to give you. So my friend, first thing is diary. What does it mean? Diary. Yeah, if you are learning something, then you have to make one diary. I am not saying that you should go to market and should purchase very costly diary. You can make your routine any copy, whatever copy you are able to purchase. So you have to make a diary. In that diary, you have to write your all day routine. I am not saying that you have to write every basic routine. You have to write when should you learn English, when should you speak English, when should you talk with English, when should you learn vocabulary, when should I how many hours should I give to learn English. This type of the thing you should focus and you have to do my friend. When you will make a diary, in that diary you have to write that how many hour I have to practice today, and how many words should I learn today, how many sentences should I practice today, how many people should be talk today. It when you do like that my friend, you will become good speaker of the English. When you will start to do, of course you will face very difficulties, but after the some time, when you will do, one day will come when it will be normal for you, and you can talk to any person, you can speak anything, you can explain anything, you can understand to any person. There are so many things that you can develop in yourself by the help of this thing my friend. By the help of this thing, believe me, you can do better in each field wherever you want to go. So first you have to make a diary. In the diary you have to write, sorry, you have to write that how many hours I have to practice. And if every day consistency is very important. Every day you have to tell to yourself I have to do practice every day, and every day routine you have to write in your diary. And your diary is everything. You have to love your diary, you have to love your diary, you have to make a relation with your diary, a very good relation with your diary, an emotional relation with your diary. And my friend, when you will make a diary, after that you have to learn the basic rules of the grammar. So what does it the basic rule of the grammar? First basic rule of the grammar my friend, if you can't able to read English, my friend, first you have to understand that how should I learn to read English, how can I read English. First you have to learn that, then you can learn how can you learn speaking of English. First you have to learn how should I read, how can I read. So but if you can read English very good way, then my friend, if you want to speak English, then you have to make a diary. After that you have to follow basic rule. What is the basic rule? The basic rule is tenses. The 10, 12 tenses of the grammar, these are the basic rule. Present definite, present continuous, present perfect continuous, past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect continuous, future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect continuous. These are the these are the 12 tenses that can help you to learn your English. If you can, you have to read all the tenses. You have to read all the tenses, and you have to make the master of the tenses. If anyone asks you any tenses, you should able to give the answer of that question. Okay, you have to read all the tenses first, and you have to practice of the tenses. It's not important that you know the rule of the present definite subject plus verb की first form या fifth form और की वर्ब की फर्स्ट फॉर्म में एस या ई एस. It's not very important. The important thing is, do you practice or not? You should practice. You have to make. If you read, I suppose that today I have read present definite tense. Then I have to practice a present definite tense. You have to practice 15 tenses of the present definite, 15 sentences of the present indefinite. When you do like that, my friend, when you do like the hard word, you will become good speaker of the English. And after that, tenses is not enough for the basic. There are so many things that will come, that it include like the models. You have to learn models. Use of there, use of have to, use of has to, use of. There are so many type of the helping verb that you should learn from the English grammar. If you do like that, my friend, if you learn basic rule, of course when your basic rule will be strong, you can understand how should I put in the sentences of this world. You will understand how should I speak English using this word. You will your understanding will increase from there. So you have to read basic rule. And the next thing is vocabulary, my friend. If you don't know new word, if you don't know vocabulary, what will you speak? Support that if you want to talk with me and I am saying that, tell me some sentences about your parents. About your parents, how will you explain about your parent if you don't know new word? So you have to learn new word. You have to learn new word. And if you learn new word, my friend, believe me that your vocabulary, when your vocabulary will be strong, you can understand any sentences of the grammar. Even that, you can speak any sentences of the grammar, because you know vocabulary. You are thinking that, sir, vocabulary is not only important to make sentences. But my friend, when you try to put the word in the sentences, if you know word and when you will put in the sentences, it's not very complicated. If you know word, you can put. When you do 100 times, 100, 200 times, 300 times, that will come in your habit, and you can put any word in any sentences. Then you have to learn vocabulary. But no matter how many times you have done practice, no matter how many times you have done practice, but if you can't able to, if you don't know vocabulary, what will you put in the sentences? Then you have to learn vocabulary, then you can put. So you have to learn vocabulary, and it will not only help for you speaking English. If you are writing an SSC related examination, any examination, if you are writing any articles, if you are writing about anything, it will help for you to make decodate the sentences, because the world has much power to make strong sentences, to make attractive sentences, to make charming paragraph. That the power that the world have. And if you have good knowledge of vocabulary, and if you speak English front of someone, they will understand that you are good person, you are good in the English, you are good at English. They will understand you are good at English. Then you have to tell to yourself that I have to learn English. And my friend, my fourth point that is very important, when you will learn that, when you will make diary, when you will do follow basic rules, when you will learn vocabulary, after that, the important thing is grammatical mistake. I didn't mention pronunciation, but that is also important, my friend. Grammatical mistake is very important, as well as present pronunciation. So A grammatical mistake is very important thing. It is also, if you want to become very advanced level speaker, then you have to focus on the grammatical mistake. And, because if you can't know where should I use this helping verb, where should I use the preposition conjunction, and you are speaking English, they will understand you are beginner, you are not a speaker. But you want to be a speaker, you should be you speaker, and you have to be you speaker. So my friend, to be good speaker, you have to learn grammatical mistake. So that there are end number of the book that are running in the market. You can purchase any book, you can follow any book. There are end number of book, my friend. You can follow any book. All the rules has been written in that book. You can purchase any book. You can start to read. You can start to read. And the next thing is, my friend, practice. Practice make perfect everything, my friend. When you will learn all these things, but if you don't do practice every day, nothing will happen, everything will be waste. So you have to do practice, because if you don't do practice in English, my friend, you can't become good speaker. Your fluency will not strong. Your concentration when you will speak English will also not strong. Your flow of the word will also not strong. So you have to do practice. And when you will do practice, when you will indulge in the English, when you will make internal environment as well as external environment of the English, believe me, my friend, you will be the good speaker of the English. And the last thing that is also very important, and you might be thinking that why did you not mention that thing? If that is so much important, why did you not mention in this group? But no matter, that's not problem. I write here action. What does it mean? Action. What does it mean? It means only that if you learn this thing, but if you don't take any positive action, so these will go to waste. Your time will go to waste. If you are watching my video, you will give 5 to 10 minutes, and if you don't follow that thing, what will be benefit? You have to take action. You have to start learn English from today. You have to do, you have to do. And so if you are like this session, then you can share with your friend. Okay.